darkness embrace you, and welcome to the mansion of madness of the Mokavian clan. We have so many things to do. I actually need to go through that labyrinth once again. Oh, I dread the thought, but I have no choice. I somewhere took the wrong turn, and now I must play by their rules. Whispers in the Sabbat conveys and Camalero salons alike speak of turmoil. It is interesting indeed, so can't go through here. Let's try this way this time. Thank you very much. Come on, foe. This door was locked. It's not much of a labyrinth, really. All you need to know is when you go down, you're on the right path. Unless you can no longer go down. See? Easy. Sorta. I think it was this way. Hello guys, still waving? I'm sorry to disappoint, there is nothing I can do for you. A shame, I was hoping I would be able to go through here. I knew that there was a door that leads to heaven, and one that leads to hell. I always considered myself kind of a devil. Right, I remember now. That looks weird. Okay, up we go. One of the most wondrous and terrible properties of kindred. I believe I need to go this way. I was hoping for something more of a boss battle. Holding down the different direction movement keys while attacking will trigger different kinds of attack. Well, someone is dead. Seems like he's been nailed. He was definitely tortured. Yet I cannot say what happened to him. His skeleton hasn't evaporated, which is a shame. Is there anything else in here that I need to take? Doesn't seem like it. This door is locked. Do you have the key? Oh, that's not something you hear every day.
By the flames!
Grode is dead. Who are you?
Out is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
No, seriously, who are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
I will see you in hell. Hello, guy. Okay, not this way. Ow! What the? Sorry, I think I need your blood. Don't think I need to go this way. Not yet. There is this sense of urgency, yet I'm not entirely convinced that I will die. Oh, right. Damn it, work. Stay away from me. Well, that was awesome. If a little over the top. Let's go report our success. Shall we call it a success? Well, we were sent to look for him. We found him, or what was left of him. So yes, it is a success. I want to hear not the prince's tale first. I need to know what my friend Rodriguez has to say for himself. I need an explanation. I need to know the truth. By the way, I found a knife. I actually found a lot of knives.
My man, what is up?
I'm gonna keep the pistol. The powerful one. Elder Vite. That's a very expensive pack of blood. Morphine bottle. Don't know if I'm gonna use you ever. You need bro ability at level 2 to use that. I mean, bro. How much do we need for that? 3 points. Sure, we're not using it for anything else. Charisma or scholarship. What about security? Lockpick 3 can go up to 5. Firearms, computer, security. We need 6 points for that. You know, I'm satisfied with this. No, not the diary, it was this. So, we're on Bro 3 now. What does that do? Unarmed, 5. Doesn't give me any defenses, but I think I'll be fine. And where was he? Not here, I'm afraid. Brain wipe. Now for 5 seconds I become invisible with this ability. I know that much. There you go. Wait, is that the place I need to visit? I actually think it's not, but I am close enough. I say stay away from the darkness. Anarchs are vampires who reject the traditions of Cain. Really? They are heretics then.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Where's Nines?
You went to go look into something. Why?
I just saw him at Alistair Groud's mansion.
Say what?
I think Nines may have just killed Alistair Groud, the Malkavian primogen.
Yo, that's bullshit. I don't know if you were put up to this or what, but you best not be saying that shit too loud. I know what he's out doing, and it doesn't have anything to do with the Camarilla. They're not our only concern, you know.
I want to believe you, but I know what I saw.
What's all the noise, kiddo? What'd you say to Skelter?
It's about Nines.
Beg your pardon?
I think Nines killed the Malkavian primogen. I saw him there. I saw Nines at the primogen's mansion, and now the primogen is dead.
I don't know. I don't know what score Nines would have to settle with a primogen. Ah, come on, this can't be right.
That's just what it looked like. I don't know what to think.
This is a total smear job. LaCroix can't meet Nines head on, so this is how he's gonna shank him.
I have to tell LaCroix what I saw.
You do what you gotta do.
Damn it, Nines. Where did you go?
Seth.
I have a question.
Yeah?
What's your thoughts on LaCroix?
Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? We kicked them out 60 years ago. It's like England coming back and telling the US how they should do things. Fuck LaCroix.
Maybe the US should listen to England for once. You scared Cameroon might siphon off more of your members.
I'd be more worried about us kicking you out again. And this time, it'll be 500 years before you scrape up enough soldiers to cross the city limit.
Whatever, I had another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about Nines. What do you know about him?
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the Anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, what Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA Anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's humble. I'd die for him.
I owe him my life. Seems like one of the only decent people I've met so far. And yet, I have my doubts for his motives.
No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else?
Yes, I am actually kind of concerned about Jack. I've been seeing him around. He seems polite enough, yet I don't know what to think of him.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst Anarchs. There's not an Anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really, I had no idea Jack was one of the coolest people in town.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
I will. Indeed, the more I think about it, the more I actually trust the Anarchs more, and it doesn't matter if he killed him or not. If it comes to blows, and I have to choose a side, I actually prefer the Anarchs.
Didn't you have someplace to be?
Some kindred believe that a reckoning is at hand, that the power of heavens are preparing at last to judge the vampires. It doesn't matter what some kindred believe. What I see with my own eyes is what it matters, and in the end, after the apocalypse happens, there will be few people left, and I will be one amongst them. Okay, LaCroix, let us talk. Whispers circulate through the kindred world about lesser clans or bloodlines that branched off from their parent. I actually have heard of those. Apparently I cannot summon the elevator without speaking with the fat cop.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
I need to see LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers. Onions, cheese, bacon, and guacamole.
Maybe I should have killed that man.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Grout is dead.
Grout's dead? What?
Second, I almost died in the fire this crazy priest Bretch sent.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Seems like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
On the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
I'm positive it was Nines. This may mean war with the Anarchs.
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the Anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I will go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
You know, all these tasks have made me a little bit short on cash.
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task.
That should permit me to more quickly bring the sarcophagus to you.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
I am ready to go, but I have a few questions first.
One or two, but that's all.
What's a blood hunt?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
How does Bach know?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
The Society of Leopold.
Witch hunters. An anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors, whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
They sound delusional. I am ready to leave for the museum.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
I don't know where this museum is. Let's check my quest book. The prince would appreciate you taking the sarcophagus from the museum and bringing it to him for safekeeping. And do it without killing anyone if possible.
Where to?
Away from here. The museum. Let's go to Santa Monica. Let's check on our little ghoul, see if she has cleaned the house. Well, she is still not my official ghoul. Has no idea who I am, what I am. And honestly, I don't think I want her around. Maybe I should drain her. Let's see how this relationship will go. Okay, I totally forgot where my house is again. Thing is that it's quick to figure out where I need to go. There you go. I think it was here. Buy, sell, trade. Hello.
Finally, you're back. I thought maybe something happened to you. I shouldn't even think such a thing. I mean, if you disappeared, how could I go on? But you're here now. I'm so glad when you're near me.
You sound kind of delusional. You already burned that blood I gave you.
Blood? What do you mean?
Oh, seriously? If you want to continue to stay with me, you ask me for my blood.
I didn't mean anything by it. Please, give me your blood.
Here, don't waste it.
This feeling. It's love. Oh, all I can feel is love for you.
Amusing. Okay. Very well. Let's see how you've cleaned the house.
I almost forgot. I got a college loan check today. Here, I want you to take some of the money.
Your college loan money. I can't take this.
I'd rather you kept it. I think I'm gonna drop out of school. You know, so I can watch over you during the day or run errands for you. It's the least I can do to earn my keep.
Keep your money and stay in school. This must remain a secret. Never speak of me.
Anything for you.
I can change your appearance. That's nice. Let's see what you've got for me.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we go with something dark and gothic? When I get back, I hope for a more pleasant surprise. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Right, I was here for my emails. We have one unread. A bishop is sacrificed for the king. From a friend. A bishop is sacrificed for a king. He says that he's a friend, yet he gives me cryptic. Information. I should have checked my mail. Whispers in Sabbat, caverns to Carmela, saloons alike speak of turmoil in the east, of armies, of clanless rumble, of vampires. Perhaps later I will need to figure out what that means. For now, I'm going to continue my quest. Right. Gallery Noyar's key. I don't know where I have that. So I have 5. I do want this one. Suicide. Yes, I do need quite a lot more for it. Still, I might need it later. It's not a violation of the Masquerade to make someone suffer a hit, from what I gather.
Need a ride?
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the museum. I forgot to check how she cleaned the house, but whatever. Some kindred believe that a reckoning is at hand. Indeed, some do. I do not. Hello. Can I talk to you? Apparently you don't care that I'm going to a museum that is supposed to be closed. Museum admission. I do remember that there was an artifact for... What was her name? Misha? That's interesting. Mud hunt. I should do that later. Cool. Someone left their dinosaur here. Alrighty. How am I supposed to get the sarcophagus? Do I have superhuman strength or something? I mean, I assume that I do. After all, I am a supernatural being. Okay. I have to be careful. I doubt there are gonna be any second chances for someone like me. I'm plenty scary enough as it is. Roof access. Nice to know that we have a roof. Okay, just because I can't kill them doesn't mean that I can't drain them for more blood. Something I might actually need. Okay, and where do you lead? Right, this is where we found the dinosaur. No good so far. Fire exit. That indeed is good. Okay. It's fun because these museums usually do have security cameras. Okay. I'm safe for now. Somehow he didn't notice me. Must have had a long shift. Do I need to go down to find him? The sarcophagus, I mean. Just stay quiet. Ah yes, there is always a camo next to the dinosaurs. It's just a fact. Guess I need to go down. Interesting. There's a fire exit in here. Manager. Can't enter this. I'm getting more and more familiar with that place. Just remain patient, we'll all be fine. This is where I came from, I assume. What do you know? Some of you police officers actually want to find me, it seems. Just in case. Alrighty. I need to join one of those cups.
Hey, stop right there.
Dude! This definitely didn't work to my advantage. Ow.
Freeze!
Damn it. 15 seconds, you say, eh? Hello. That's good. Oh, I had to break that. Damn it, I can't feed while he's watching me. Have to take a look at that statuette later. And what is this? Alright. I think I lost him. Sorta. I hate my job. Cool. I'll be showing Dr. Johnson around personally. I think he'd prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff, of course. If you have a guest, you try to ask him. Relax, Pam. I had him move to the statue into another office. Oh, and told me to say hi. In keeping with good security practice, we have changed the code for the area, B2, to 1358. Okay, effective immediately. I encourage all of you to change your email password as well, if you haven't done so in the last 3 months. Okay, need some blood. Oh. Thanks for that.
Hey, stop right there.
Ow. Okay, that could have gone better. I can't see a darn thing in here. Now that's kind of bad.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett, why are you here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
What do you think happened to the sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Do you know who stole it?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
How do I know you didn't steal it?
If I stole it, I would know where it was, and most likely wouldn't be looking for it here.
Did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Gehenna.
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Tell me about the antediluvians.
No one I know has ever met one, but each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present, but then kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
And Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
So why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
It is weird because I knew what Gehenna is before I met him. In that that sect filled with people. Are there any other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Tell me about the thin bloods threat.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, thin blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
I could give a damn about... Oh, no. Can you tell me more about the Thin Bloods?
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Very fascinating. How long have you been studying kindred lore?
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
No, not really. We are a predatory species, like lions.
Yes, I've heard that theory before. It certainly seems plausible, but there's little proof to support it. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
I really don't know. Why do you care so much?
My sentiments exactly, but there's time to rectify that. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
If you find the sarcophagus, call the prince. Good night.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Okay, where to next? Was hoping for scholarship. Ooh, we can advance it to level 7. Charisma. Dominate, whether the last one. Possession. The victim will desperately attack anyone. I mean, This is the last discipline that I want to train. I'm not that fond of Auspex at all. I also want to upgrade my charisma. Well, let's hope there aren't any stealth missions to come. I'll need some blood. So let's return home. Maybe we can use that coup of ours to feed ourselves a little. Okay.
Oh, you're back. I went out this evening and I met someone and he wouldn't leave me alone, so he came back here with me and, well, I thought you might want to, drink his blood.
Why did you do that? Where is he?
In the bathroom. I locked him in. Did I mess up?
Indeed you did. You know...
Master? Okay.
Hey, what the hell is this shit? Let me out, goddammit! I'll kill that crazy bitch!
Look, my sister, she is a little nuts. I'll let you go if you forget about this.
Psycho bitch brought me here, hit me in the head, and locked me up. What the fuck? I mean, who the fuck does that?
Well, only because you tried to rape her. At least that's what you tell the cops.
Oh, so she's gonna play it like that, huh? Alright, just let me out. I want to get as far away from that crazy bitch as possible.
There, once again, I'm very sorry. Okay, now to talk to you.
Master?
I let him go. Never do that again, Heather. In fact, I warned you before. Tell no one about me. Keep it a secret. And yet, you disobeyed me.
I'm really, really sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
No, Heather, it was my mistake. You need to go. I no longer require your services.
But
This is my final request of you. Do as I say. Live long and a happy life.
You don't mean it!
This life is dangerous. You end up dead. I won't let that happen. Farewell.
I'll leave, okay? But if you ever change your mind...
I won't.
Sure. Alright. I'll,
Maybe I should have killed her. I rarely tolerate failure such as this. Any emails? A gambit. A gambit has been played. The king leaves himself open. What? So I gained humanity. Because I didn't kill her, I guess. Or at least she cleaned the house, I suppose. I didn't check. Again. Right, we need to go to LaCroix. To Lucky Star Motel. Lucky Star, you say? Santa Monica suites, whatever. Need to go to the Lucky Star Motel and see where this clue will lead me. What is this? Oh right, I know. That's the Galerie Noire. So imagine, I actually wanted to drink blood. That's why I got home. So my ghoul could provide me with her services, shall I say. And yet, I got so angry and distracted that I didn't even notice that I never got to taste her blood. Such a pity. The asylum. Okay, I don't know where the Lucky Star Motel is.
Hop in.
But it sounds familiar. Let's go to the hospital and see if Misha has anything for me. Come on, go down. Thank you.
That girl you sent to me. I've grown used to masquerading as one of them and seeking something suitably feeble enough to cull from a herd. That's the first time I've had one delivered.
Here's the item from the museum.
Yes, this is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
I'll be back if I find anything else. The Odious Chalice. A perverse creation of Tsimishi. Oh. Fleshcrafter. This abomination enforced to live a tortured eternity in servitude to the damned. As you kill enemies, the chalice will fill with blood. Use the chalice to feed from it and gain stored vitae. Damn the Tsimishi. Well, as a Tremere, I have a natural hatred for them. I think I know that. In the game, I mean. I cannot be sure. One of the most wondrous and terrible prophecies of Kindred is its ability to enslave nearby humans. No, not this. I wanted to take a look. Lucky Star Motel. The Lucky Star Motel. I assume it's close by. I wonder if the prince is gonna be kind of annoyed because they have my footage. It says hotel here. Nope, not a place I need to be. Another hotel here. Yes, I was here before. Still wondering why no one is confused about that lightning purple globe at the top. Let's talk to Shroud. Maybe he'll have something for me.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
You have a few minutes to talk.
Of course. What is it?
Okay, apparently I cannot tell him about Rodriguez and what happened. Maybe I could, but I missed my opportunity. Well, it doesn't really matter. Anyway. This is not the Lucky Star Motel. Let's see, do we have a map in here? Public library. Don't believe I've been there. Well, it is closed for the night, it seems. Let's go talk to LaCroix.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix is expecting me.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix is expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
Goodbye, Chuck.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
You are respected by everyone for this city for your leadership skills. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
I bet everyone respects you. What is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
I didn't bring it back. It was stolen.
Stolen?
Yes.
Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Who is Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
The Nosferatu.
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be... exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
I will find Gary and the sarcophagus. You can count on me.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
With a simple nod, I walked out, as the big drenched guy just walked behind me, making sure that I can find my own exit. And this is where I'm going to end this episode. May the darkness embrace you, and I'm gonna see you all next time.